In other news, French people finally decided to make themselves a little bit based in one facet, I guess. Unless the dude wasn't French, then French people suck even more for arresting him. But there's a guy that, try and comprehend this with me. I'll tell you the plan and I'll tell you how he went about it. And you tell me if it makes sense. It's hot as fuck. Do you want to open that window real quick?
Sure.
I hope we get outside audio.
Oh, yeah.
So
you open up that window.
The plan was to, for some reason, throw a cake on the Mona Lisa. That was his plan that he was going to do. And I guess I've been told that there's like a glass covering over the Mona Lisa anyways.
Yeah.
And that the thing inside of it is a replica and it's not the real deal. But he was doing it for like environmental shit. And I don't really... That doesn't make a lot of sense to me why you'd throw a cake at the Mona Lisa because you want to save the Earth. But I mean, he did it. But the way he went about it...
obscure as possible.
Yeah. He kind of did a Mrs. Doubtfire like thing. He dressed up like an old lady and fucking got in a wheelchair and I guess hid the cake like under him. And I'm just imagining how much funnier it would have been if he had brought this plan to me. Because I would have went through with it 100%, but it would have been like, oh, we're getting close, and I would have dumped him out, and he would have been in fucking, his wig would have fell off, and the cake would have been all over him.
Just launch his ass at it.
He would have been like that Mr. Krabs disoriented meme, like fucking.
God, yeah.
And he would have had cake all over him. But I don't know, like, maybe there's a couple better ways to do some environmentalist shit, like. I don't know, like kill yourself because you're a stinky French person and you're destroying the ozone with your musk.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's okay. So I guess I got to give French people a little bit of credit. I'm assuming that he's French. If he's not, again, that's a negative on French people for arresting him because that's fucking hilarious. In my opinion, I should say. Fucking... The cops, it seemed like they were kind of struggling with the dude, too. Like, even though he was fucking dressed like an old lady.
Man in a dress in a wheelchair, and the cops can't even fucking arrest his ass.
Yeah, like, they're fucking actually struggling with him, and he's, like, fighting back, and, like, you know the environmentalists. They're never, like, jack dudes. They're just fucking...
Wallflower, little weak-wristed guys that
Can I say the word twinks on YouTube?
I think so.
I mean, last time we started the episode out with trans sports in the first 5 minutes, and, like... 20 people messaged me immediately and were like, oh, are you trying to get banned off YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, kind of.
I've already said faggot like 5 times. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I've said nigger. And